If I give bone, I'm probably not gonna tell you.
What?
Yeah, like I feel like you're going to have to find out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, and this is the Cozy Couch Conversations with Shans and Debs. I'm Shans.
And I'm Debs. And this is episode 1.
Oh my god, we are actually doing this.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing this. Oh my god. So first, we just want to thank everybody for answering the poll that we had on the SHANZ DEBZ Instagram and also on my personal page. You guys chose Cozy Couch.
The Cozy Couch.
Yeah,
yes.
And also Couch Conversations. So we decided to merge them, and this is the Cozy Couch Conversations
with Shans and Debz.
Yeah. So we got these shirts from the Carter Services, and yeah, quality. Anyway, so what is episode 1 gonna be about?
Relationships.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and them thing there.
Okay, all right.
But first, how have you been?
Since the last video, you know, I've been okay. I've been okay.
You're doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Okay. How are you?
Month of May is done.
Yes, thank God.
Me all right. Me there.
You're good.
Tired.
But we're pushing.
Yeah, I take my vitamins.
Guys, make sure so not take on our vitamins. Anyway, we also got these questions from one of our subscribers, a friend, and all that good stuff. So these 5 questions are from her, or these 5 topics to discuss are from her. So let's dive in.
We'll have a little chit chat.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah. Well, go on.
You have the questions.
You have the questions, but me now no glasses.
So I can't, but I know. What is this? So guys, well, the first one is it okay to stay in a relationship if you're no longer in love with your partner?
So how you feel about that?
Honestly, for me, I don't think you should ever stay in a situation where you don't feel like you can give that love to that person anymore. Like, if you don't love the person anymore, why are you with them?
But what about commitment?
Yeah, you're committing to somebody you don't love.
I mean, are we talking about romantic love, or are we talking about?
Yes, it says stay in a relation. If you're no longer in love with your partner,
we're talking about romantic
in a relationship?
Love.
Yeah,
okay. Because you can love somebody, you know, and not be in love with them romantically. So I'm thinking if there is a kind of, you know, universal love that you have for a person, maybe you could remain in the relationship.
But if you're okay, for example, you and I, we are together in this relationship. If you love me, if you no longer love me, or you're no longer in love with me, would you still be in this relationship with me?
No.
Exactly. So no, you cannot be in a relationship if you're no longer in love with a person.
Okay, I get you. But what about when you get really old, maybe, and the dynamics of your relationship change?
Explain.
And there is no longer the honeymoon phase is done, and there's no longer this hot in love type of thing.
But I mean, but
there's still love.
Yeah, but they said no longer in love.
So the romantic love then. All right. So my answer is, if you love someone, it depends on the stage of your relationship. You can still be with them, but I'm thinking, you know, if you're not in love with them and you don't love them, then no, that would just lead to like toxicity.
Yeah, well, I get what you're saying, kinda, but for me, if I'm no longer in love with you, then I don't see the point of me being with you, because I feel like that's gonna lead to me seeking somebody else, or, you know, treating you bad, and then somebody exactly. So for me, I don't know if I could still stay in a relationship. I feel like I'll be robbing myself of happiness and joy of being in a happy relationship.
I have a question then.
What?
Have you ever remained in a relationship
where I don't love the person?
In love with the person anymore?
Well, no.
Never? Not even for like
For
a
what?
couple of months, maybe, until you find out how you're gonna say, boy, this now work out or
No,
whatever.
I don't think so. I feel like with me, I feel like me cut and dry. So
Yes, Shanice is very cut and dry and direct, guys.
So I feel like if I'm no longer in love with you, I'm going to want to tell you that, hey, boy, I'm not telling a lie. I'm gonna feel like me can't do this no more, and because I feel like there's somebody out there for everybody, and why am I going to
waste people's time,
stay in this relationship
and waste your own time?
Exactly. So no, which leads to the other question that the girl sent. Is it ever acceptable to cheat on your partner? When you look at me for like you give a bud.
And that's not a look of guilt, guys. No.
It's not okay to cheat on your partner.
No, it's not. What if you're returning the favor though? What if you're
like if your partner
bun, they get bun and you say, boy.
Well, I mean,
or if your partner treating you really bad and like, say it's coming.
So you justify.
Wait, no. I'm just being devil's advocate. What if it's gonna end down the road and so you just give a lick a bun? Is it acceptable then?
Are we talking from experience?
No, we're not.
So why did this happen here?
Like, no, it did not happen.
Okay.
Just a play. Look at them.
I feel like it's not okay to give your partner, like cheat on your partner, because that guilt that you're gonna walk around with is heavy. I'm not gonna pretend like it has never happened to me before, like me never yet give boner or anything like that. And it's not a nice feeling. So personally, I wouldn't.
I'm not judging you,
love. You can't judge me. You cannot judge me. I wouldn't. I don't feel like it's okay. So it's not okay to cheat on your partner. It's not okay. Let us know how you guys feel about this, because it's not okay. It's not
a long time we not ask each other these questions. Like I feel like we haven't asked these questions since the very beginning. These questions are things that I feel like we got out of the way in the first year of the relationship.
But they were very interesting questions. Just I decided that hey, when she sent them, I was like, you know what, we should talk about these things.
Yeah.
So
So it's like I feel like within, like when you just start a relationship, these are questions that are important. That you kind of get an understanding of where your partner or potential partner is, with regards to them thing here.
True. Yeah. Well, so it leads us to the next topic or question. She said, should you tell your partner if you cheat on them? So if you go out and you give bun, I don't know if bun is a word, it's a universal word. Like every country
if you are unfaithful,
yes, or you cheat on your partner.
Yeah.
Should you tell your partner? Why? Honestly,
yeah.
If I give bun, I'm probably not gonna tell you.
What?
Yeah, like I feel like you're going to have to find out.
What I want to know.
So like, I say, if I give bun, you want me to come home and tell her, say, hey baby, me just give her the thing.
This is funny. I feel like my answer to this question changes. Maybe depending on my mood.
Exactly, because I feel like I've asked you this before and you were like, don't tell me.
One time I did tell it,
you said, tell me.
Yeah, one time I said, don't tell me. I feel like it depends on what I'm going through.
So what is it now? Like, what is it now? If I should go out and sleep with somebody else.
I feel emotionally stable now, so you can tell me. So if... so I guess the answer is, depending on... I want you to tell me eventually. Mm-hmm. But wait until say me now go just get mad
and scream and push things and
go on crazy. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But but you have to let them keep it easy.
In a situation like that, because if me come home and say, "Oh my God, I have something to tell you," I think we should talk. I have something to tell you, and I say I cheated on you. You're not gonna fling down something?
No. But you know this, I'm not an explosive
but you're gonna just drive
person. react in an explosive way.
True.
Initially,
and
I'm not like a violent person and them something there, so me I go react, but not like that.
I don't know, but I just feel like maybe I don't know. I think if it cheat, like, cause what you expect from me telling you, like, are we gonna break up? You're gonna treat me bad, like, what if it was just a little thing I never planned for it to happen and it just happened, and like, I don't want to. I feel like I wouldn't want to ruin what we have. I cheated.
So I feel like I'm getting here that Shan would keep it secret.
Yeah, babe.
Until maybe it burn you enough and maybe that's something.
I feel like if you are like, I'll start treating some type of way, would I be like, yeah, man, make you.
This is it now. So this is what me I say when I'm saying it depends on how you tell it. But you can't do that. It cannot be a case where and that's why I'm gonna give you a bun. That's why I get bun. You can't do that.
I know that's actually really cruel.
Yeah, that's cruel. What do I think? I feel like you should be honest. I feel like I probably wouldn't tell you out of. First of all, let me clarify. I would not cheat, and I'm not judging you cheaters out there. But
she's making that very clear.
But I would be afraid to tell you because of what it would do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want that.
Which leads to why me and Sam not cheat, because that concern would come at the point of temptation, right? So would I be more concerned about how you would, how you feel? You make you look like idiot. You got your feelings and all. I'm something there and make myself look stupid.
You know how much things you have to go through to actually cheat on somebody? Like the process. You have to talk to them. You have to meet them up somewhere, or they meet you somewhere. Then on a get together, then on a talk when in a meet up, and then on a start whatever. And then you have to take off your clothes. It's like so many steps.
Wait till you have to take off your clothes.
I'm
take off your clothes.
Yes. All I'm saying is, it's so many steps for you to say, no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you cheat, you want to cheat.
Yeah.
Unless...
I don't know much. When you can't tell her anything.
Yeah.
Or can it happen by mistake? Maybe it can just happen.
Like you trip and fall in somebody's bed?
Panties. But yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys say.
I don't think you can just
it has to be planned and premeditated.
I think cheating is a lot of steps, and I think it's something that it would have to go on, unless you're that type of person who you meet somebody in the club, for example, and you just meet them for the first time, and you go home and you just boom bang bang, and it just happened. That is totally, I guess, different. But I feel like if you're like cheating like that,
like having an affair,
that is not acceptable. And I don't know if you want to tell somebody that, because that just break them in pieces. And all that good stuff, or all that bad stuff.
Yeah.
No. Should you change who you are for your partner?
All right, that one you know. That one you. I don't believe that anybody can, or it is very, very difficult for somebody to change who they are at their core. So who you fundamentally are, I don't think that there is a lot of change that you can make. Behaviors, though, can be adjusted, and I feel like we all do it. Like, if you're getting into a relationship with a whole nother person, it's a whole nother life. You had different opinions, all of these things, and to come together in a relationship and make it work, there has to be some sort of adjustment in behaviors. And I feel like you have to be open to your partner's perspective. When you're dating, you have to kind of see if this is something that I can open my mind to, can work with, that's compatible with me and my beliefs or whatever, but not fundamentally who you are. I don't think you can change yourself. Or you should change yourself.
For somebody.
No, I think that's the operative word. For yourself.
For somebody. Like, I don't think you should change who you are for somebody or change who you are to be with somebody. Like as you were saying, you know, the core values and those things, you know, you shouldn't have to change that for somebody. But like as you said, the behavior and stuff like that, you know, you can do a little tweak here and there to facilitate your new relationship or how this person you're going to be in a relationship, you know, how they are and how you are, you and them going kind of like react together. So yeah, in that sense, example like with me now,
we you know like Shanice don't like walk nor run.
No, I was even going to go deeper than that.
All right,
I was actually going to talk about me and you, like
and then I'll give the more superficial example.
So I'm a person who I talk, but I don't talk. So like people think that I'm an extrovert, but I don't think that I am. I feel like I'm more like an ambivert or something like that. But I feel like with Debbie, I have to talk. And when I say talk, I mean like me not talk about sit down and chat. Me I talk about like communicate properly.
Yes.
And stuff like that. So I find that in this relationship, I have to pull myself to actually talk to reach her so that she can understand me, if you get what I mean. Because before, nobody now asked me to communicate with them. Nobody now, you know, try to get that out of me. It was like, it is what it is, and me not have to tell you nothing. And it was just, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like in that way, you kind of have to change who you are, but not really who you are. Because you have to communicate, like those little things. But if I did something like a value, like, for example, I want to get married, and you don't want to get married. Like,
or I want to have kids.
Or I want to have kids and you don't want kids. I'm not going to change.
Or you're an atheist and maybe I'm not.
Right, yeah, those are the things. So those kind of morals and values and those kind of deep things about you, like your core things about you. I don't think you should change those things for the person that you're with. Like
only for yourself.
Only if you want to. Like, because what happens if tomorrow you get up and the person you left you? Or anything can happen, like change who you are for you, not for somebody else.
They say that is what encourages or breeds resentment in your relationship.
Exactly.
When you're changing for this person and it's something that, you know, fundamentally you don't want to do and it's not for you. So
exactly. And I don't want to change for somebody. I want to change for me.
For your
I want
own
to be better. Exactly. I want to be better for me so I can be better for the person that I'm with. So that's how I see it. I don't think that you should change yourself for somebody else.
Do you want the more
somebody?
Do you
What's
want
the more superficial one?
So I was saying that Shanice don't like walk nor run, and I do 5Ks. I run as a hobby, Zine, and I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot.
I like to try to inveigle her to, you know, come to a 5K, to come to a, you don't have to participate, you just have to stand at the finish line or stand at the start line and stuff like that. But Shanice is not her thing, Jean. Them something is not her thing. So I mean, you know, I kind of understand that, and I don't want to change her.
But she would appreciate if I could come to one of those runs with her. And I will, you know, in the night, if it's a night run. I told her this. Like, I don't have a problem coming in the night.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, wake up something there. And
I don't know if I can do that. And I don't know. I'm going to try though, you know. I'm trying.
Yes, I'm sure she will. But it's not a fundamental thing for me. And if she would have to change that and go buy some sneakers and register for a 5K,
no, that vex and
do a 5K. Yeah,
it's like that. Don't make no sense because you're gonna try to change me and I'm gonna end up doing it and vex.
Yeah.
I mean, just I gotta do it because of you.
Yeah.
I want to do it because
I understand that.
Yeah. But I'll run. I'll come with you at one of the night runs.
I know you will, man. I know you will.
No, she put me on the spot. What?
See that? She promised.
I promise. Yeah, y'all heard it here too. I'm going to go. What are your thoughts on open relationships and can they work? Now, this is one of her questions as well, and she wanted us to expound on this. Can open relationships work?
Of course.
What are your thoughts, like deep dive thoughts on it?
All right. So,
first of all, what is your definition of an open relationship? Because apparently it's different from being in a polyamorous relationship.
Okay. So, all right. So I will not sit here and pretend that I know the jargon or the intricacies of open relationships or polyamorous relationships. But I think that it is whatever you define it to be. Relationships come in different forms and then look different and all of them things there. However you and whomsoever work it out amicably to be, then fine. That's fine for you.
Okay.
That's fine and all right for you.
So you do have a problem.
And I think it works for some people, you know, as much as monogamous relationships or closed relationships work and don't work. I think those can work and not work too.
Yeah, I understand that. However, my thoughts on open relationship are that yeah, they can work, but it's only if both persons want that type of relationship. Because let's say, for example, I want an open relationship and you only want to be with one person.
Yeah.
Then I don't know how the dynamics of that kind of relationship would go, because me, I go see a girl out there and me go, you know, probably want her because I'm in an open relationship. And you might not be okay with that. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
So I think that only work if both persons or everybody in that type of relationship want that type of relationship. Otherwise, I don't see how it would work long term.
And it's a lot of work. Relationships generally are a lot of work, and I think there are lots of work. So if it is that something, you have to be careful of not saying, boy, I like the person, so, you know, even though I'm not upon this, you know, I'm gonna try this, even though this is not really what I want.
What you want, right?
So you have to be careful of that, because it's a lot of work, you know what I mean? And you don't want to hurt yourself because you didn't know from day one how the thing go. So yeah,
that's how I feel. So like, I feel like if you know what you're getting yourself into, you can't come crying, because I mean, you might feel some type of, but also you can't come crying because you know what you were getting yourself into to begin with. Right. So yeah, that's kind of my
take
up to the
on
ones
it. That work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they can work, and they can also not work, but all depends on how the dynamic of that relationship is gonna go. But I don't know. Personally, I'm not one for an open relationship. I want mine to me. And
Chinese is depend on the ownership. We depend on the ownership.
Yeah, like we kind of what we are on the one man thing.
We kind of we're on the monogamous thing, my love.
Yes.
Well, I believe that you can't own a person.
Me not say me own you,
possess a person.
Me not say me own you, and me not say me possess you. But what I'm saying is, if we are together in this right now, and we alone in this together right now, you can't come tell me say you see Jane out there, so and you want to bring Jane in here. So with who? With who? Okay. Not with me. Like I'm not for that. But if you want that, and I don't know how these things work, so I can't really speak on it. Like I don't know if ultimately if you want like a committed kind of relationship, I don't know how it's going to work.
That's something we can, research.
Oh, well, we can ask you guys, how would that work? Like, are you any of you guys in an open relationship or have ever been in an open relationship? What was that like for you?
What were the terms?
Yeah, like if exactly. Because if I'm in an open relation, no, if I'm with you and you're open, but I want commitment, like to just be with one person, but honestly, don't see how it would have work.
Right.
Yeah, I honestly don't see how it would work. But again, I don't judge, and I respect everybody's relationship and how they want to have their kind of relationship. So for me, it really don't matter. It just,
you know, say how that one that would work.
I don't see how it would work for me. For you.
Okay, for you.
I don't see how it would
work
for
me.
me.
know, say it work for some people.
But
it
can work for people.
I only want you, and you want to, you
but
want to explore, and it's fine with me. It can be fine. It can be fine with me.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Like it can be okay, or it can be that me and you are in this relationship together, and we have an agreement. Okay, Debs, if you see somebody and you want to talk to that person, you can, and it's okay with me. And if I see somebody that I like, I can, and it's okay with me. But at the end of the day, we know it's the two-way.
Okay.
So I think that's what the open is all about. And some people may think that, it kind of spice up them relationship a little bit because it's not just them. Or some people just are afraid of, getting too committed to that one person, and they may end up getting hurt, which is why they want it to be open, open for anything.
Or some people feel that it is more natural and the way of nature.
Right.
To maybe, yeah,
so it's all up to you and what you want ultimately. And like, do things that you want to do, like, be in situations that you actually want to be in, like,
that's healthy for you,
right? If you feel good about that decision that you're about to make, then by all means, do it. And if you want to explore too, do it. Yeah, you always say what?
I always say, if you're not hurting anybody, if everyone is consenting
then
adults,
you're good to go.
Then
and that's that. Like, So, that basically wraps up the discussion for she sent some more questions, but I don't know if we should discuss all of them in this episode, or we should, wait until the next episode. And go into more details. 2. Yeah. So guys, we want to thank you so much for watching our first episode.
We're really excited about it.
Yes, we are very much excited, and we really like the feedback from you guys, and we want to continue to get that feedback. So I want you guys to drop the comments down below, engage with us. We respond to everybody. And like the video, share with a friend. Let YouTube know that we're back. Let your friends know that we're back, and we're going nowhere.
And engage with us on TikTok and on IG.
That's all we're on, babe.
Okay.
So yes, guys. So this is the Cozy Couch Conversations with SHANZ DEBZ. Oh yeah, before we check out, as we say, we soon have a little, just look out for the little things that are gonna pop up in the video here and there, or a little
take some time to reach.
But we can't wait to get a complete setup. But for now, enjoy these little episodes with us and our little mini discussions and all that good stuff.
So glad you were here.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.